Hey guys, welcome to Tutorial Tuesday. My name is Adam, and today I cut my left index finger. So I'm not going to quit playing guitar though. I'm going to keep playing, just not using that finger. So I'm going to show you guys a right hand technique today to give my left index finger a little break. But specifically what I'm showing is how to play syncopated rhythm, especially sort of anticipating the downbeat. So here's the example that I'm going to show you, which you'll be able to play by the end of this tutorial. Okay, so first let's learn the chords that I played, and then I'll show you the right hand technique. So I'm playing these chords in a way that I don't use my index finger for obvious reasons. Ow. Okay, so basically the first chord that you're going to do is, if you have use of your index finger, you can just put your index finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, and then your ring finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, pinky on the 7th fret of the 4th string, and then middle finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. If you don't have your use of your index finger, you can wrap your thumb around, which is what I've been doing, and hold down the 5th fret of the 6th string with your thumb. And then strings 1 and 2 are open. This is sort of an open sounding A chord that has that B in it as well. And then next I am switching. Probably the fingers that you would want to use are index finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then on the 3rd string middle finger on the 4th fret, and then on the 3rd string ring finger on the 5th fret. Sometimes I just freeze in naming these frets, but I'm playing them with these fingers instead of these fingers. Okay, and then that's starting on the 5th string. Okay, and then the third chord that I did is sort of, it's kind of like a D with the F sharp and the bass. So this one, most likely you will have to wrap your thumb around. There's other ways to do it. You could put your index finger, here's a way without using the thumb, is put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, and then on the 3rd string, middle finger on the 2nd fret, and then on the 2nd string, ring finger on the 3rd fret. But I am playing it with my thumb, so I have my thumb on the 6th string, 2nd fret, and then middle finger, ring finger there. Actually, don't use the ring finger, so never mind. That can be open, the 2nd string. So I'm just holding down 2nd fret of the 6th string, 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And I'm not going to play the 5th string in this, so I either don't play it or it's muted. You can play it, I prefer not to play it. And then the next chord is a G chord, but the way I play it is you can just have your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string and the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And we can let that high E on the 1st string ring out. And I'm not playing the 5th string once again. I skipped that string. Okay, so the whole chord progression. Okay, now the syncopated rhythm that I'm talking about here is, and you might have heard it when I played the example at the beginning, but I'm anticipating the downbeat. So the melody kind of is right before. So if you're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and then repeat, the and right before the 1 is where you accent the melody. Okay? So when it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that and right before. So if we start on this one, what we could just do is play our ring finger is going to play the melody on the 3rd string. And then that's what you're going to be. That was my phone, not yours. So I'm doing the ring finger and then thumb. It's probably best to start off with ring, thumb, index, middle. So you see how I'm accenting the ring finger, and then the rest of them are quiet. So it's like, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm just doing the same pattern, I'm just moving where my ring finger is. I'm going 3rd string, 1st string, 2nd string. Okay, so that it makes it this very cool kind of ethereal sound. Sometimes I like to bounce my thumb, so I'll do both the 1st or the 6th string and the 5th string. Later the 5th string and the 4th string. Sometimes I like to play all those with my thumb, so I might switch up the fingering. You can do whatever feels most comfortably, but there's the pattern. So just make sure that you're accenting the ring finger, the melody. Okay, and then next we move to the next chord, and then start on the 2nd string. I kind of alternate just between the 2nd string and the 1st string with the melody. So. Okay, now I'm playing it a little bit longer than it really is, because it should be just. And then we switch before we play that next note. Start on the 3rd string with the ring finger. So I kind of went there. So that's just alternating between the 2nd and the 1st string there. So the whole thing, very slowly, sounds like this. Let me start over. So the way I kind of do it, I play a little bit differently, where it goes. That's how I played it in the intro, so let me try doing that. Okay, so good luck with that, and I hope that maybe this can be an inspiration if you're ever injured in any way to, you can still find a way to work around it a lot of the time. So anyway, best of luck, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care.